Man, there's been so many iterations of Lightning McQueen throughout the years. Have you ever stopped to wonder which one is objectively and scientifically the best one? Well, you're in luck. Here are my top 10 picks for the best Lightning McQueen. Number 10. Lightning McQueen. Okay, let's go back in time to 2017 to 2018 and see what the diecast land was like back then. If you told me that this guy was the pegwarmer king, I would have been like this.
You serious?
However, it would be thanks to this guy even remotely existing as a diecast and being as common as he is. Like if you were to go into a Walmart or Target or even Toys R Us back in 2017, you are bound to see at least 5 Cars 3 Lightning McQueens. And I mean the one that appeared in the Florida 500, not in like the beginning of Cars 3 or anything like that. So yeah, so this guy is notorious for being so common, it puts that purple N2O Cola car to shame. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure I can call him like Dave or something, I don't know. The point is, this guy is a peg warmer and is so much a peg warmer that that literally everybody has a Cars 3 Lightning McQueen at least somewhere. Even if several duplicates that probably have been made in customs already. Oh yeah, and as a side note, this Lightning McQueen also managed to ruin Cars 3 with a Mary Sue. Anyway, moving on. Number 9. Jackson Storm. Alright kids, once again we're going to go back in time to 2017 for Cars 3. So you see, when Cars 3 was being developed, there were 2 different plot points. One being Route 99, and we would see a carified version of the Batmobile and other stuff like that. And then there's the one that we know today, where Lightning McQueen basically faces off a whiny little brat, who's basically an edgy edgelord who hates everything and wants to be the next big thing, and just to compete against the family-friendly Lightning McQueen. However, this rival of Lightning McQueen basically failed in every single aspect possible by simply just having literally no personality at all. I mean, seriously, this guy has literally no personality. He puts Infinite to absolute shame from Sonic Forces. So, yeah. So, I don't know how Jackson Storm is so popular and why people ship him with Cruz. It's like the Kylo Ren and Ray shipping. It's just, ew, no. I don't want that in my cars, in the Cars community. It's just bad. And anyway, so Jackson Storm, he basically tried to be the next Chick X, but failed because he only became Chick X in like the last few seconds of the movie. At least Driven to Win gave him a proper send-off. Number 8. Lightning McQueen. And now for number 8, Fat Dumpster is basically, well, he's kinda, fat. You know what I mean? I mean, look at him compared to the other racers. He put on a few pounds, he's very big boned. I mean, just because you're in a Cars video game doesn't mean you have to eat all the bonus points. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's move on. Number 7. Dusty Crophopper.
From above the world of cars, Disney's Planes presents Dusty.
I've recently rewatched Planes for the purpose of making this video, and god, it's even worse than I remembered. It's basically about a plane that's afraid of heights, and he overcomes it. I mean, come on, a plane afraid of heights? Even the movie knows how stupid the idea is, with one of the characters saying, "But you are a plane." Yeah, and of course, so it's basically Cars 1 and 2 combined, but it's actually what the critics actually think of the Cars franchise as a whole. And even CinemaSins says that this is even worse than Cars 2. And yeah, and of course we know Cars 2 has the rep of being a terrible movie, but I mean I personally like Cars 2, but even then, yeah. And the fact that they actually pretend that this is actually a Pixar movie, even though that this it has no affiliation with Pixar. It's literally only Disney that's involved with it. And they try to trick you by having John Ratzenberger make a cameo in the actual film. So, and Planes 2 is slightly better because, for one, Dusty doesn't have a freaking fear of heights in that movie. However, that doesn't change the fact that Planes is kind of a flawed franchise to begin with. There was going to be a third movie, but of course John Lasseter had to be such an idiot that the Planes movies got canceled, and they're basically going to be forgotten forever. So thanks, John Lasseter. I hope you're happy with yourself, and I bet that luck is doing horrible. And yeah, it's best to not talk about why John Lasseter's not with Pixar anymore. Number 6, Lightning McQueen. Alright, so if you're into old-style classic cars, then this Lightning McQueen is just for you. This Lightning McQueen looks very classy, has white wall tires, and has a very classy paint job. And it shows that Lightning McQueen doesn't have to be all sporty to look good. And this paint job was made by Ramon. I mean, granted, most of McQueen's paint jobs are made by Ramon, but still, this is one of the very first time Ramon actually painted Lightning McQueen, and boy, it looks good. But wait, you can also play as it in Cars the video game too. So all you have to do is, it's basically the easiest character to unlock in the entire game, because all you have to do is go to a runway tour and then just get run over by planes 3 times, and you'll unlock him. And it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you will still get the achievement anyway, so yeah. So yeah, it's nice that you actually get to play as this Lightning McQueen, even though that it never actually appeared in Cars 2. But it's a nice throwback anyway. Number 5, Jimmie Johnson. Alright, let's be real here. Do you see the resemblance between these two people? You don't? Well, guess what? You should. Because these two are both 7-9 champions in their own right, and they're both tied with a counterpart of Richard Petty. Lightning McQueen being Strip Weathers, and Jimmie Johnson being, well, the real Richard Petty. And of course, Dale Sr. probably exists in the Cars universe because Dale Jr. exists. And, yeah. So yeah, Lightning McQueen is Jimmie Johnson in the Cars world, D4 confirmed. So moral of the story, don't be surprised if Lightning McQueen at some point says,
"I'm Jimmie Johnson." Boom! Confetti.
Number 4, Lightning McQueen. Alright, I'm just gonna be honest right here, that this Lightning McQueen is the one that should have been in throughout the entirety of Cars 2. Not this thing. The only modification that Lightning McQueen ever needed in the World Grand Prix was basically headlights, because, you know, what they say,
race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit.
Except he's wrong, because the tracks aren't always lit. I mean, look at this. It's too basic for a Grand Prix track. Number 3, Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen is a police officer of Great Deodar Springs. Yeah, I'm a police officer of Great Deodar Springs. That means I get to arrest you for doing something bad. Yeah, wham, ka-chow, so don't be bad. Yeah, wow.
Number 2, Lightning McQueen. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you several reasons, well, actually just one reason, why Beach Lightning McQueen is the best Lightning McQueen to play as in Cars Racer-Rama. So, he's so overpowered he puts Wide Body McQueen to shame, or Speedway Lightning rather. I still don't like that name, Wide Body McQueen. I mean, he's not, I'm sure he eats bonus points, but yeah, whatever. But this McQueen is so overpowered, he puts Funky Kong from Mario Kart Wii and Burl Mennonite to absolute shame. I mean, you can see that there are a couple cars that passed me, but I was trying to get this video done in a rush, but as you can see, I was able to complete this in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So if this McQueen is statistically the best Lightning McQueen to be in a Cars game, what could possibly take number 1? Well, you'll find out soon. Number 1. Lightning McQueen. Come on guys, you should have really seen this coming. There's like literally no other Croc variant more popular than the Lightning McQueen Crocs. it is so popular that these are not just limited to kids, but there's also an adult variant as well. Lightning McQueen confirmed better than Jackson Storm, and legend says if you put them on in public, literally everyone will ask you out on a date. Lightning McQueen better confirmed than Jackson Storm. You know, I could have picked any NASCAR themed Lightning McQueen paint job that was ran throughout NASCAR's years of promoting every Cars movie. However, those aren't exactly Lightning McQueen. These things, on the other hand, are undoubtedly Lightning McQueen. I wonder if the 15th Dr. Newty Gatwa will actually end up wearing these at some point in his career as the Doctor. Maybe one day, because Disney's now affiliated with Doctor Who, and I mean, anything's possible, and probably by the year 2050, we'll probably see Disney own literally everything in a monopoly. Yes, we're living in a monopoly game. How would you think? This is getting all confusing. Ah! That wraps it up for the countdown of the best Lightning McQueens. Who knows what other Lightning McQueens we'll probably see in the near future. Wait. I take that back. The future looks scary. Ah!